Hey everyone, today I'm diving into the secret psychology behind political persuasion. You're not just voting for a candidate anymore, you're voting for who you think you are. And political campaigns, they know that. They're not trying to change your mind, they're trying to own your identity and then wrap their message around it. This isn't about making a better argument, it's about making you feel seen. And once you feel seen, you're more likely to accept whatever message comes next, no matter how flawed it is. Here's how it works. Campaigns use behavioral data to figure out how you already see yourself. You're not just a voter, you're a suburban dad, a disillusioned veteran, a young professional, a Christian mother, a former Bernie supporter. They find your slice of identity and frame every message through it. And once they match your identity, they match your emotion, fear, hope, pride, resentment. They pick the one you're already carrying and inject their message into that emotional current. This is called effective congruence. It's a technique where the emotional tone of the message matches the emotional state of the receiver. It bypasses critical thinking. It makes the message feel true because it feels familiar. And AI, it's making this even easier. AI doesn't persuade like a debater. It persuades like a mirror, reflecting back to you the language, tone, and beliefs that align with your behavior, your searches, your past likes. That's predictive alignment. And it's happening in your inbox, your news feed, and your YouTube recommendations. But here's the catch. Once a political message fuses with your identity, it becomes immune to evidence. Why? Because if the message is wrong, you'd have to admit something about your identity might also be wrong. That doesn't feel like updating your opinion. It feels like rejecting yourself. So what do we do instead? We double down. We defend the message harder. We get angrier when it's challenged. We accuse the other side of being brainwashed because it's easier than asking, am I? This is how persuasion becomes polarization. Not because people are stupid, but because campaigns are no longer just fighting for your vote. They're fighting to colonize your psychological self-concept. So when someone says, I don't understand how they could believe that, the answer is simple. They're not defending an idea, they're defending themselves. And that's the most effective persuasion technique in politics today. Turn your beliefs into your identity, and your identity into your armor. It's smart, it's powerful, and it's dangerous. So next time a message feels exactly right, stop and ask yourself, is this actually what I believe, or is it just who I've been told I am? Because people shape power, and psychology explains people. This is P3 Perspective.